Listen, guys, I completely understand. I have a 20-year-old and a 22-year-old. And every time that we talk about homeownership, they freak out. They think that it's too expensive, too complicated, too scary, and they don't know the value behind it. Why should I buy if I can just rent and have my roommates? But now I'm going to give you an example of what buying a home right now can do for you. Let's say that you are right now going to college, right? And you may have probably a part-time job. Well, do you know that if you ask your parents, they can actually co-sign on a purchase of a home? And they can do something called a kitty condo, an FHA loan, in which the down payment will be very, very small. Now, what that's going to do for you is that from that moment forward, you'll be a landlord, okay? You'll be the owner of that property, and your roommates will start paying rent to you, not to anybody else. But the time that you're out of college in the next 4 years, you may have an equity of maybe, I don't know, anywhere between 8 and 20%. And you may think, what do you mean by that? What's equity? Well, your property will actually appreciate in value. It's not going to be 200,000 anymore. It may be 240 or 230. It may be 210, but still you're going to have some money there. It's like a savings account. And by that time, you may decide to relocate, right? So you have two options. That can become your investment property. And now you can rent it out completely, not with roommates, and then go out and buy another property where you are going to reside. And on that new property, if it is 100 miles away from this first one, if it is in a different state, because now you found a job and you're a professional, you can also take advantage of a first-time home buyer loan, which is an FHA loan, pay 3.5% down as a down payment, which is very minimum, and still build equity. Guys, homeownership and real estate is one of the safest way for you to protect your money. This is what happens. If you take $20,000 right now and you put it in your bank account, a year from now, because of inflation and devaluation of the money, that $20,000 it's not going to be worth the same. Now, if you take the same $20,000 and you put it in a property, then you're going to be investing your money in an asset that have different uses. You can be a landlord, as I said, and become an investor. You can use it to live in it, right? So because of that, you will be reaping the benefits of the investment right away. But also in the long term, that property is going to worth a lot more. And who knows, you may be able to retire at age 40 just because of all the money that you have accumulated in equity. So don't be afraid. There's people like me that loves helping Gen Zers understand the process and the value of becoming homeowners. Guys, we depend on you. You're a wonderful generation. And I know that your curiosity will take you to where you need to be in the next 20 years, right? Building wealth and also making moves in our communities. So thank you for what you do, and we're here for you, here to serve you.